Good evening, student. This is the math workbook of class 7. Now we are continue. We are start chapter 8. Comparing quantity. In previous video we have done till chapter 7. So from today we will start chapter 8. This is the last chapter of your half yearly syllabus. So student, first we discuss some important fact of this chapter. This is a very important because without these important fact of formulas we can't solve the worksheet and question. So it is very important. So first read carefully and learn the formula. So student, first point is two numbers are generally compared by division or by subtraction method. So two numbers are generally compared. We compare any two number by the division or subtraction method. These are the two methods of comparing, division or subtraction. Second point is we are generally required to compare two quantities in our day-to-day life. They may be salaries, height, weight, marks, etc. Because we have to compare anything, so we need minimum two things like between comparing. कि हम सिंगल चीज़ को कंपेयर नहीं कर सकते. जब भी हमें कुछ दो चीज़ कंपेयर करनी होती हैं, किसी चीज़ में कंपेयरिंग करनी होती है, तो हमें टू चीज़ की नीड होती है. सपोज सैलरीज, सपोज राम एंड श्याम आर टू पर्सन, तो देन वी हैव टू कंपेयर बोथ सैलरी. सो राम एंड श्याम वी नीड टू पर्सन टू कंपेयर हेयर सैलरी. एस मार्क्स, so Ragini and Shyama is two girls, then we have to compare, need minimum two students to compare their marks. Suppose one girl got 90 marks and second girl got 35 or 45, whatever any marks. So means minimum 2% two things, two quantity we need to compare any things. Third is two ratios are compared by converting them into like fractions. If the two fractions are equal, we say that the two given fractions are equivalent. Because now we have to compare the fraction. So we have to make the fraction like fraction, means both denominator are same or numerator also. So we have to convert same numerator or same denominator, one things of both. Then if the both fractions are equal, then we say these are the equivalent fraction. Next point, a way of comparing quantities is percentage. So a way of comparing quantities, we have to compare any quantity in percentage. So percentage are numerators of fractions with denominator 100. Suppose we have to compare any number by percentage. So we divide by 100 to find the percentage. So percentage means per 100. So 75 out of 100 or 75%. So 75 upon 100. PS it is written 75 upon 100. So 75 upon 100 or 75%. So both are same. So when we convert into percentage of any number, we will divide by 100. And we have to remove percentage sign, then we will multiply the given percentage. Percentage is represented by the symbol of this. This is the symbol of percentage. We write a fraction as percentage by multiply the fraction by 100, attaching the symbols of a percentage. So 3 upon 4 can be written in percentage as 3 upon 4 multiplied by 100. So this is 75%. Now the next is we write a percent as a fraction by dropping the percentage of symbol and divide the number by 100. So 20% can be written as fraction 20 upon 100. So when we remove the percent sign, we divide by 100, and when we put the percent sign at the percentile, we multiply by 100. So 20 upon 100 is equal to 1 upon 5. Next topic is decimal can also be converted into percentage. So multiply by 100 and attach the symbol 100 percentage. 0.65 can be written as 0.65 multiply 100%, so 65%. The next point is the buying price of any item is called its cost price. In short, CP. Cost price means when we go to market and purchase anything. So this is the cost price. And price at which an item is sold is called the selling price. In short, SP. सपोज हम मार्केट जाते हैं, कोई भी चीज़ हमने परचेज की 10 रुपीज़ की, सो 10 रुपीज़ इज अ कॉस्ट प्राइस. इन शॉर्ट वी कैन से CP. एंड व्हेन वी सेल एनी थिंग्स, जब भी हम किसी चीज़ को किसी दूसरे को सेल करते हैं, बेचते हैं, देन इट इज़ कॉल्ड सेलिंग प्राइस मीन्स SP. सो इट इज़ क्लियर CP एंड SP. CP मीन्स कॉस्ट प्राइस, किसी भी चीज़ की कॉस्ट प्राइस क्या है, एंड SP मीन्स सेलिंग प्राइस, जो हमने सेल की है. So here some formulas. So it is very important to solve our questions. So when SP is greater than CP means SP बड़ा है CP से, then a profit is made. So to find the profit we subtract CP from SP. So SP minus CP. When CP equal to SP, so then there is no profit or no loss. When SP is less than CP means CP is big. CP is greater than SP. कॉस्ट प्राइस बड़ी है, ज़्यादा है, एंड सेलिंग प्राइस कम है, देन इट इज़ लॉस ऑफ मेड. सो देन किसी भी चीज़ को हमने SP इज़ लेस देन CP. सपोज कोई चीज़ में 10 रुपये की परचेज़ की हमने और 12 रुपीज़ की सेल कर दी, सो वी हैव टू प्रॉफिट. वैन CP 10 रुपीज़, कोई भी चीज़ जो है 10 रुपीज़ की परचेज़ की और 8 रुपीज़ की सेल की, सो इट इज़ लॉस बिकॉज 2 रुपीज़ का लॉस होगा इसमें. सो लॉस इज इक्वल टू CP माइनस SP. नाउ टू फाइंड द परसेंटेज, सो प्रॉफिट परसेंट इज इक्वल टू प्रॉफिट अपॉन CP मल्टीप्लाई 100. लॉस परसेंट इज इक्वल टू लॉस अपॉन CP मल्टीप्लाई 100 टू फाइंड द प्रॉफिट परसेंट एंड लॉस परसेंट. नाउ द सिंपल इंटरेस्ट. सो इंटरेस्ट बराबर PRT अपॉन 100, where I is equal to interest. Interest means the extra money paid by borrow to the lender to use borrow money. Suppose you all know what is the interest. So when we take some money from any person, so we use their money, so with the use their money we will pay some extra money with the his money, so it is the interest. Now P principal, the sum of money lent or borrow, जो हमने किसी से मनी ली है. T means टाइम, for which that money is borrowed, कितने टाइम के लिए हमने वो मनी ली है. रेट, रेट द रेट ऑन विच द इंटरेस्ट इज चार्ज, कितना इंटरेस्ट है, 2%, 3%, 5%, 1.5%. सो अमाउंट, सो टोटल अमाउंट वी विल रिटर्न प्रिंसिपल प्लस इंटरेस्ट, जो भी हमने अमाउंट लिया है और एक्स्ट्रा जो हम मनी उसको देंगे, सो टोटल रिटर्निंग अमाउंट. सो द फॉर्मूला इज, मेन फॉर्मूला इज इंटरेस्ट इज इक्वल टू PRT अपॉन 100. सो नाउ सपोज यस 1 2 3 4 थिंग्स. सो इफ वी हैव एनी 3 थिंग्स, सो वी कैन फाइंड द 4th थिंग्स. सो P इज इक्वल टू 100 मल्टीप्लाई I अपॉन RT, R इज इक्वल टू 100 प्लस I अपॉन PT, T is equal to 100 multiply I upon PR. So we change here. Now the percent problem, finding the percent of a number. So 15% of 120 is equal to n. So 15 upon 100 is equal to n upon 120. So 120 here multiply. So we in other side we are in divided. Second is finding the percent of one number with another number. So question is P percent of 125 is equal to 18. So p upon 100 is equal to 18 upon 120. It is very simple. Finding a number when b percent is known. So 15% of n is equal to 18. These are the three conditions of questions. So 15 upon 100 is equal to n 18 upon n. These are the same process. So we remove the percentage sign and divide by 100 in all conditions. N equal to this value divide into next side. So student, this is the all concept, all formula of this chapter. So read carefully and revise properly.